Rashis that are on Daf Yud Gimel Amud Aleph that accompany the Gemara that we learned today in Worksheet 1.9. So these are the Rashis that appear in Worksheet 1.10. Again, I'm on Yud Gimel Amud Aleph. Gemara, Shma Mina Mitzvot Tzricho Kavana. Right, so the Gemara started by saying, come and learn from this that mitzvot require intention. Sheyehei mitkaven l'shei mitzvot. When the Gemara says that mitzvot need kavana, the Gemara means to say the kind of kavana, right, that it's sheyehei, right, that it should be, that one should be intending what they're doing for the purpose of mitzvot, of fulfilling the mitzvah. V'tigasha Rabba, and this is difficult for Rabba to Amar b'Sechet Rosh Hashanah Daf Chavchet Amud Aleph, because Rabba says in Rosh Hashanah Chavchet Amud Aleph, Hatukei l'shir yatsa, one who blows a shofar for a song, and it's also Rosh Hashanah, and they want to fulfill their obligation to hear the shofar, has indeed fulfilled their obligation. Kivein likrut, right? So then the Gemara asks, right, Mayim kivein libo, what does it mean when the Mishnah said that you have to have kavana, and only if you have kavana, then you're going to say likrut, right? Kivein likrut, that the person had intention to read. So Rashi comments kivein likrut. Rashi's actually putting together this word in the question in kivein libo, right? The question was Mayim kivein libo, and the answer was likrut. So Rashi puts together the kivein likrut as the full answer, that he had intention to read. Aval latzei idei mitzvah lo ba'inan sheyehei mitkaven, right? But to fulfill the mitzvah, we do not require that he has intention. Ela likro b'Torah ba'alma, rather to merely read from the Torah, meaning that it's enough for the person to just have in their mind, right, I'm reading from a Torah, not that I'm reading from a Torah in order to fulfill the mitzvah of Shema. And the last Rashi we're going to read on this Gemara, Bakori Lahagia, that was the Gemara's answer, right, where it said, wait a second, he was already reading. Why would we have to add in? He has to have intention to read. That's what he was doing. Of course, he had intention to do that. And the Gemara clarified that it was a case where before he had the intention just to read, he was reading to correct. Bakori Lahagia et HaSefer, Rashi explains, when he was reading to correct the Sefer Torah that he was reading from. Im yesh bo ta'ut, to see if there was a mistake in it. Da'afilu l'kriya nami lo mitkaven. That even for reading also, he didn't have intention, meaning that the person is reading from the Torah just to look for mistakes, right? I'm reading in order to correct, or really I'm correcting. I'm looking for mistakes. That was the intention that the person had.